Hey, ¿qué pasa, humanos? Soy Sena y os doy la bienvenida a un nuevo vídeo en mi canal. Y tenemos a continuación la segunda parte del episodio de The Witcher 3, en el cual lo hemos dejado aquí mismo en el episodio anterior, ya que este episodio va a ser la mitad. La otra mitad tenéis el vídeo anterior a este, y en la cual llevamos a un espíritu que nos ha poseído del hermano del tío por el que estamos haciendo los deseos, que tenemos que cumplir 3, ¿no? Al parecer el modo historia nos ha poseído y bueno, pues esto va a ser un despropósito de la leche, seguro que se va a liar muchísimo. Yo voy a hacer todo lo posible para que se líe, ya que tenemos al espíritu. Estamos en una boda, ya le hemos estado medio tirando los trastos incluso a la novia de la boda. Y bueno, pues vamos a ver qué clase de actividades hay aquí, vamos a echar un vistazo. Al parecer tenemos bastantes, vamos a ir uno a uno y lo primero, como no, tenemos aquí una mujer. Y bueno, pues vamos al lío, una vez más, bienvenidos y vamos a ver qué hace este Volodomir en esta boda que seguramente se va a liar de la leche. Vamos a empezar, a ver qué tenemos aquí.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, whoo scoop, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
That'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers. We'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Vamos a encontrar el
Don't
perro.
worry. The Witcher, that is, I will find this swallower of heated things.
Ah, no, tenemos que encontrar el
Quite a
tragascuas.
generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Vale, primera mini misión, encontrar aquí al
Awfully nice of
tragafuego.
you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a Witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Vamos a buscar al
Shani,
perro.
Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho, adventure awaits.
Y mejor se lo está pasando en realidad es Shani.
So much coin, awfully not. I don't know
A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. And judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these. Its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt.
Vale, a ver, déjanos
The hound
Shani.
tore its chain off the wall. Underfed, it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood. A bone not so clean I've only ever seen two like this. One in an antle, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week.
Vale, a ver qué más tenemos por aquí. Tenemos poderes de brujo, ok. Las huellas siguen hacia aquí, parece ser.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pear. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be
Jugosa
long now.
pera.
How goes the search?
No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up. This Witcher work suits me swimmingly.
Forsaken hole! Any
Vale, aquí tenemos, parece ser a un tío. Con el perro.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance.
¡Qué una mierda! No le ha caído bien al perro.
What do we do?
Sit.
Calmamos al perrete.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
¿Qué le va a hacer al perro? Que no le haga nada malo.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Whatever.
No, con el perro no te
Ruin
vas a
my
divertir.
fun.
Con los humanos te diviertes todo lo que tú
Have it
quieras.
at the wedding.
Y el tío que está en el árbol está flipando.
Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
Un trago que se lo bebe entero.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing a noun. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Venga,
Oh,
vamos.
you shan't pull the wool over my eyes. I know your type. Now, here's the plan. We shall head down this path till we arrive at the wedding. You'll have sobered by then.
But
Silence. Do you know me, sir? When a nobleman speaks, you listen. You will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guests soil their breeches from joy. Got it?
yes.
Good. Then let's be off.
No es mal
Keep
tío.
calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Nah, no estamos lejos.
Gads! Bear!
There. That. As much as your cock's a 10.
Jabalí, no lo había visto. Son propios. ¿Se ha cargado al Notas? ¿En serio?
Good hider.
No jodas, que se ha cargado el jabalí.
Oh, magic delight, I suppose.
¡Qué putada! Digo, pero ¿para qué voy a tener que escoltarle? Dios, estamos aquí al lado, joder, qué oportuno el juego de ponerle ahí el puto jabalí. Pues nada. Vamos a tener que decirle a la señora que lo ha matado un jabalí. Boda de sangre. Hostia, ¿qué le decimos ahora a la señora?
I found your fire liquor, but he gave up the ghost on the way back. Too much vodka.
Just my luck to hire a drunk. And Demon, what's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Está más calmado, más tranquilo.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
The dog's small, dear. No fire eating, that's the grief.
Pues sí, una putada.
Aye, grief. No show. Oh no. What can we do?
I regret the
Vamos
loss as
a
well,
ir a hablar con otros.
But there. You've put on a lovely wedding even without him.
You think so? Truly?
Holy, I haven't reveled so thoroughly in ages. You've nothing to be ashamed of. There are victuals, musicians, and all enjoy themselves. As should you.
Ahí los enanos
Your daughter
jugando.
off today. Be glad, for sadness can only bring her worry.
Witcher speaks wise words, my dear. Come.
Bueno, les hemos acabado ayudando de otra manera.
Yes, let's. Thank you, Witcher, for your trouble. And your kind words.
Me alegro al menos que al perrete no le hemos dejado por ahí suelto. Lo hemos traído de vuelta. Está intentando impresionar. A ver, ¿qué más gente tenemos por aquí?
My first Witcher contract.
Hostia, los enanos de la mesa. Venga, vamos de una.
I still had a cracking time.
Perhaps you care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've
Ya se hemos metido en
apologized.
lío con
What
los
else would you
chiquitines.
have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
Son mafiosos irlandeses diminutos.
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
El tío unas
Never
orejas
knew
de
you'd be
burro.
such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
El tío con orejas de burro, ahí el enanito.
Where the ass is.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Ah, que las orejas de burro es el que pierde. Bueno, pues con lo mal que se me da el juego, lo vamos a flipar. Ya está, vamos a ir así. A ver qué va echando el tío. Le echamos esto. Le echamos otra de estas. Nos la echa él también. Pues una arquerita. Nos la baja el cabrón. Pues le echamos ahí. El rival ha pasado. Pues vamos a ponerle algo para que suba. Y le ponemos este también. Y encima nos suma y terminamos la ronda. La primera no es fácil, o sea, no es difícil ganarla. Lo jodido es cuando ya empiezas a partir de aquí. Porque empiezas con menos cartas. Venga, ponemos la lluvia. Total, no tengo ninguna catapulta. Y mira, él iba a soltar una catapulta, se queda en uno. O sea que ha estado bien soltarla. Qué cabrón, empieza a echar cartas buenas. Yo es que no tengo una baraja buena. Eso es lo malo, que no tengo... No tengo buena baraja, no me he centrado mucho en el win. Bueno, te sigo ganando. ese barbudo. Vale, tiene 0, pero ¿por qué? Vamos a pasar. El tío nos va a echar algo más seguro. ¡Qué perro! Vale, nos echa el mismo. Venga, se lo ponemos a él. Ah, no nos ha dejado. El tío se lo carga. Ok. Te echo al enano barbudo. Nada, le ganamos aún así. Saltamos la ronda. Le voy a echar la lluvia. Ahora él nos echa algo más y punto. ¿Ves? Que os dije, si es que cabrón. Qué cabrón. Nos ha ganado por un punto porque hemos pasado las 2 veces. Qué perro. Nos quedamos con las orejas de burro.
Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
Mira, se pone un momento mafioso.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it. We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even. Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek. Oh, he's long dead, by my reckoning. Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Con orejas de burro.
We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Venga, que nos vamos con unas orejitas de burro de regalo. Por ser unos mantas al win.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the bard down.
Geralt no es bueno bailando. A ver cómo es el espíritu.
Faster till we expire.
Vamos, estamos viendo un Geralt completamente diferente a como es él, que es un tío serio, lleno de cicatrices, ya no solo la cara o el cuerpo, sino en el corazón. Pero bueno, al final pues es un espíritu, ¿no?, que quiere disfrutar, ya que puede estar un día entre los vivos. Encima le han invitado a una boda, lo tiene a huevo.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. the Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner.
Bueno, que nos van a hacer bailar.
Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
El espíritu al final quiere con ella. Ya que le hemos dicho que aún así, pero...
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Bailes tradicionales de la Edad Media así eran, exactamente. Venga.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can't strut as proud as any peacock.
Perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
A ver.
many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though not to match your charms. Seems the music in the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do.
La va a intentar besar seguro. Bueno, si se la manda.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart.
Luego el tío, no, imaginaos que no se quiere ir,
We must agree. You can say
porque
whatever
quiere
you
quedarse
please,
con ella.
but
Guau,
keep
guau, se puede
it
liar aquí
to
una
yourself.
mierda.
Understood?
Venga.
What do you mean, hands to myself? That'd be no fun at all. Besides, I thought you too would enjoy it.
Well, I like to kiss. And get kissed. But mostly with one person at a time.
Eso
And
tiene
there's
razón ella.
two in there.
Aye, yet only one did what set your heart aflame. Me.
Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for?
Que salga ayer,
You have
Alanda.
nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any
Le quiere
control?
preguntar a ver si es que él se está tirando demasiado a la caña y está haciéndose más de lo esto el poseído.
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just
Pues muy mal.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
But don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times,
But what?
but I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit
Ella
of
está
thanks
interesada
is in
porque
order.
era-
Seems I've snared the little Robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Hostias, tenemos aquí al hechicero,
Need to talk to him.
que es el que nos está
Consider that he
diciendo que
might have
hagamos estos
simply been
trabajos.
nearby and drops in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The nut beckons us not to jabber it away.
Vamos a hablar con el señor espejo.
Let's do something wild.
But gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
Están hablando de recetas de cocina.
How much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it, let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dell. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
A ver. Ha sentado
I
mal.
came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something.
La verdad que el hermano no tiene tanto aprecio a él como este parece que le tiene al
I
Olgierd.
shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Venga, vamos a intentar ligar con alguna doncella.
Sorry.
It's all right. That was... oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Sigamos.
Olgierd was not just my brother.
Tenemos unos enanos
He was
ahí.
my best mate.
Hacemos un baile. ¿Con quién hay que hablar? Se pone a bailar él solo.
Don't let me stop you.
Vamos ya. Vamos, Geralt. Geralt barra Blodomir. Mira, mira, mira cómo te lo marca. Espérate, que te lo bailo aquí delante. Venga, bailame algo, hombre. ¿Se pone a bailar más? Menudo tío. Tiene que haber alguna doncella. Mira, aquí tenemos una, pero nos dice que fuera.
Aha! Finally, A manly man's sport.
¿Y esto qué? ¿Qué se supone que hay aquí? Si se puede saber. Muy bien. ¿Esto qué son los...? Ah, pensaba que eran los medianos.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one footbed. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Venga, que nos lo intentamos ligar consiguiendo
What's all this then?
la sandalia.
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
Venga. Vamos a conseguirle la zapatilla.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Se le van a mojar. A ver si lo conseguimos.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Está aquí, sí.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's
Ah,
customs.
¿no lo hemos conseguido? ¿Cuál hemos conseguido? ¿El de la otra chica?
So now the shock's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost in the pond.
¿Dónde cojones está? A ver, hemos recogido un zapato, pero... Ah, mira, ahí hay otro. Zapato perdido, zapato perdido. Ahí tenemos otro, parece ser. Nos vamos a ahogar aquí debajo. Tiene una capacidad pulmonar brutal, pero aún así... A ver, hemos encontrado 3 zapatos. O sea, alguno tiene que ser suyo, no jodas. Ahora sí.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella?
My shoe?
Mm-hmm. Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is on.
El tío es todo un galán. Cuando quiere.
You.
Vale, otra actividad que hemos hecho.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
¿Qué es esto?
Why do they call you the White Wolf?
Ajá.
What's that frown about?
No. Lo único que te pone...
Yes, yes.
Te pone objetivos donde no puedes hacer nada. Aquí no puedes hacer nada. No sé que sea una planta baja, pero aquí... Nada. Vamos a ver qué hay aquí. Esto es la partida con los enanos. No, tomarse algo. Vamos a tomarnos algo con los enanos, ¿verdad?
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
Toma, que nos vamos de cebollazo. Vámonos, a ver qué pasa ahí. Es una pena que no nos deje hacer nada. Ah, vale, era echar el trago.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, White Wolf.
A ver.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. Drunk and randy.
Estar borracho y en celo. Y si encima le decimos que somos un espíritu muerto, pues... no creo que haga mucha gracia. A ver qué pasa aquí. Todo esto hecho con las orejas de burro. Como debe ser.
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Vamos a intentarlo.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honored.
A witcher with asses chasing swine. Better than a goddamn circus.
What's that you say, peasant?
Mate, nothing.
Good. Keep it that way.
Get that cripple out of there! Could chase his own wench into a
Que le ataca el cerdo.
load a pig into a pen. Let the witcher give it a run.
Vamos a intentarlo. Y mira, al final la chica está, Shani está sucumbiendo a los encantos del tío. Venga, a ver. ¿Dónde hay que llevarles? Aquí, al chiquero este. El cerdo hace lo que le sale los cojones. Vale, a este no hay que hacérselo. ¿No sigue? Venga. Venga, fucking cerdo. Vamos, vente, ven. Oh, está a punto.
You see that, Shani? One big pen.
Venga, Venga, otro. No te desvíes. Pastor de cerdos. Vente, Piggy. Champions.
Feel the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What with the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning
No sé de qué me estáis
cheated
hablando.
and shan't be crowned king of the swineherds.
Shawnee, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Shawnee. I've had enough of these hay seeds. Forgive me, Shawnee. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really, it's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shawnee, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself,
Va
what am I
directamente.
missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Yo soy el tipo de todas las mujeres.
Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
Venga.
That
Gerard
one,
el ligón.
with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everegg does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not
Si ella está
sabotage
presente.
me, Shawnee. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Venga.
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens?
Why, Sarah.
Shh, my dear. No more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish.
Se la que lleva al granero.
Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devil are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our da on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
En paleto lo decimos.
You shan't keep me from anything. Filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
¿Nos vamos a liar aquí a cachiporrazos? ¿En serio? En mitad de aquí con los cerdos, con cercas de la valla. Toma, paleto. ¿Qué más ha dado ahí? Venga, a tu casa. Palurdo.
Witcher, away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a
A ver, se han metido los hermanos, ¿cómo íbamos a hacer algo?
Don't. You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
No.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try.
Bueno, estamos haciendo que se lo pase bien el espíritu. Estaba ahí en una puta cripta.
Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Venga.
A hazard of the trade, my love. I'm clearly a bit out of practice. But point out the next young miss, and I will gladly prove I...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right.
Venga, vamos a seguir. Ve al granero para la ceremonia del gorro. Pues venga.
We must find more fun.
A ver, ¿qué hay ahí? Nos llevamos todo. Encendemos, aquí no ha pasado nada. Chica más guapa. ¿Vamos a seguir bailando? No, pasamos directamente a la ceremonia. A ver qué pasa con la ceremonia.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
Venga.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me.
Claro, el tío fue un noble que pasaba completamente de los campesinos y de la gente baja, ¿no? De la clase más baja.
This day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast their lovely bairn with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another shrine. Christ will look eternal, pride will rest beware, or she'll make you a purple in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? Storm on his plow. Must be said
Garland, Garland, Garland!
cow. You get the cow, above the calf the hay. So drink and be
Our tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Momentos muy chulos. Está siendo una misión muy larga, de 2 episodios, pero me está encantando. De las mejores misiones, sin duda alguna, de todo el The Witcher, viene en este DLC, en Hearts of Stone.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Finalizamos aquí. Parece ser.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Ya volvemos a ser Geralt.
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I received one more. Or 2 more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a
Pero
beginning.
bueno, le ha dado un beso en la
No,
mejilla.
it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison.
Tío, este tiene mucho poder.
Is yours.
No me jodas la fiesta así tampoco, hombre.
promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Bueno, tampoco te flipes.
Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Porque lo sabe todo.
Darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Nos deja solas con ella. Nos quedamos un poco más con ella.
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry.
Sí, le he dicho que sí.
A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid
dicho que sí.
after all.
O sea que nos quedamos un rato más.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers or bring her a drink. She'll get over.
Si no la he rechazado, si quería quedarme un rato más. A lo mejor es que al quererme quedar un rato más era quedarme en la fiesta y no a solas con ella.
Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Ok, si es lo que queríamos. Vale, vamos a mirar un momentino una cosa ahora. Están dando aquí todo. Y bueno, pues ya viendo que hemos conseguido esta misión, vamos a finalizar este episodio aquí. Vamos a pasar lo que queda de noche con Shani, pero lo grabaré para el siguiente episodio, ya que lleva casi una hora. Y bueno, pues la verdad que ha sido una misión excelente, me ha gustado muchísimo, me he reído mucho, me lo he pasado bastante bien. Y bueno, pues espero que a vosotros también os haya gustado. Y nos vemos en siguientes vídeos. Como siempre, un placer, gracias por verlo y nos vemos. Adiós.